Alright, what is up YouTube? This is Straight Christian, and this is a Sunday session video that's coming out on a Monday. Because, well, really, I'm just not very on top of this, and school started, and I'm doing a lot of work for school, and just never really found time to think of something to talk about. But now I just got home from church, and I definitely know what I want to talk about. And it is something that kind of has to deal with meeting people and meeting the right people. And one of the reasons why I really wanted to talk about this was because, as you may know, potentially, if you have seen my other videos, is that my brother is now off to college, which is kind of a huge step in life. You know, actually leaving for college it's a pretty tough ordeal that we just went through, and not gonna lie, I'm not really enjoying not having him around. It's kind of boring not having pretty much my best friend always with me. But the reason why I want to make this video is I really wanted to get this message out to him, not just him, but to everyone who wants to listen to this, that although it's always good to have friends, and you want to have friends in more than one crowd. You don't want to be like, oh no, I'm too cool to hang out with that person, because that's just like not good. You never know how well you're going to get along with somebody, even if they seem to hang out with like the biggest nerds ever, because you can't just judge people by who they hang out with. But the thing I want to say is, you want to choose carefully the people who you're around. Because the example that we had today in church is, imagine that you are standing on top of like a desk at school, and your object is to pull this person who's next to you onto the desk with you. And what they're trying to do is pull you off of that desk. And it doesn't matter how strong you are, if that person does not want to get on that desk with you, they're not going to. And what that means is, say you go into this huge group of people and say they're all like, I don't know, maybe they smoke pot, and I don't want to get in your face about smoking pot, because really, it's just an argument that isn't worth having, because lots of people don't care, lots of people think it's the worst thing in the world. I don't really think it's that bad. I don't do it, but you know, I'm just kind of a middle ground on that. I don't really mind. Anyway, where was I? Train of thought lost. That's where it was. Okay, and it's just, if someone doesn't want to listen to you speak about religion, then they're not going to, and that's the sense of, you cannot just pull someone onto that desk. But if you're with a bunch of people who are all into smoking or whatever, it's very easy for them to convince you to try it. It's so much easier to get pulled off of a high stool than to put someone on it with you. And in the sense of my brother being in college, it's kind of a message to him and to everyone who's going to high school and stuff like that, going back to school now, that you don't want to get caught up in the wrong crowds, because before you'll know it, you'll be hanging out with people and going to parties, and not that parties aren't fun. Trust me, I definitely enjoy going to the parties, but it's just not healthy. It's not the way God had designed us to live. And it may be fun while it lasts, but when you look back at it, it's never really a good idea to ruin your life or ruin a relationship with someone over something stupid as a party or something like that. And and one of the examples was just even the smallest relationship, the slightest friendship or something like that, then all of a sudden you get pulled off your stool. You're doing good in life, you're in a good place, yada yada. I don't want to say you're on fire for God, because not everyone is going to be like that who watches this, but you're in a good place, you're loving life and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden you make one bad choice with one friend you're not really even friends with, and it kind of ruins your time in high school or something like that. It's just really not worth it to risk everything for one fun time. And that's pretty much what I wanted to say. That's about all I have. So I'm just going to go ahead and wrap this up. You guys can watch the rest of it. Obviously, I'm going for a nuke, and I'm going to get one more kill, thanks to my headset. It definitely saved my life, because it might not save my life, but I heard him to my right and whip over and kill him. Anyway, this has been Straight Christian, and peace.
Tactical nuke ready for launch. Tactical nuke incoming!